Okay, we're golden. Gain reputation 3, 250. Alright, so there is a trap here still. Going to dismantle this. I need more nails, so remind myself to buy nails. I have no room for anything. I should probably start getting rid of stuff that I don't really need. I'll sell the double barrel that I made for I only used it one night because I found the other parts. And I upgraded the workshop all the way. The axe blade, I don't think I need another axe blade, so I will sell this. So this is being sold. This, I'll sell the shovel too, because I don't need a shovel no more. I will do this. I'll put up there. Gas, I'll just use it. I'll use these gases. They're all fucking used up. That. Boom. Key is useless for now. I think I should start using the hunting rifle. Nah, hold on the hunting rifle for now. Fuel, put that. We'll sell this thing. We're never gonna use it. We'll store this. Oh, we have enough nails. What am I talking about? We have plenty of nails. I didn't see it. We still have a lot of wood, but we should buy more regardless. Bread, we don't care about bread. We will sell this. We will use this. We will sell this. What else do we want to sell? We'll sell this. We'll take out a fish and we'll give it to the kid. Getting ready for bed. All good. I see. Some of us are responsible for sleeping than others. I was worried you wouldn't come back. Show item. He's not hungry yet. Hopefully, I don't have to feed him too much. So for now, he's not hungry. Sell that shit. Store this. And we're gonna use both of these fuels all the way. And this key, I don't know what we're gonna do with this key. I guess we can keep this with us. I think I don't know where I put those running pills, but I will use the running pills here. I'll put the pills here. I gotta turn off the fuel. So the gas lady told me the 3, which are these guys, were leading a bunch of people around. And I don't know if this is like a little boy with this person. That's kind of gross. Sell this, and accept. We buy this, we buy this, we buy this, we buy this, we buy this. Let's buy more wood. And we buy more nails. We don't have room. Okay, cool. We don't have money. Okay. I think that's everything that I need from these bitches. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll put the wood in here. So we really have that much room. We'll put the nails here too. And then we'll just use the fuel on the stuff. We'll use all of this for this one, and then the other one we'll use the other gasoline tank. And then we'll go back to the other place that we were originally. But I think we have a good, solid plan, guys. We just gotta help that lady or kill her and kill her kids, which I'd rather not do. You know, I'm not a murderer, but if I have to be, I mean, let's just say I will. We have everything we need, right? We should repair the weapons I have. Yeah, we'll repair it, whatever. Repair this and this. I will repair both of these. We have all the resources. I don't care enough. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So we're gonna take this, eat this shit, run. We're gonna go back here, check it out. The time is at 11:36. Okay. And I wonder if you know what it means. You know, part of me thought stamina would have been like, oh, you know, don't worry about like stamina, but no, it's like just lowering for longer periods because obviously pills do that. So we are somewhere. Holy shit. Oh, I was like, I thought it was a fucking... God damn it, I should have used the axe. Dead dog. Was I here before? I guess I was. Okay, hopefully okay, they killed a bunch of spiders here. Very memorable. This is where the giant mushrooms were. I thought that looked like a mushroom mound. Is that a hole or is that a tree? That's a tree. That goes into the things. Ooh. Oh. I don't know if that's a... It's just dark in there. What the fuck? Oh my G, dude. Don't tell me that bitch is in there. So... Explosion, primitive map, found primitive maps. When the child is very inaccurate. We went to see the granny about the mushrooms. The woman said the key to some surprise to find it. So I don't know where this mushroom... I'm assuming it was in the mushroom glade. But... I have no idea. Maybe the kid's in here. I really don't know, but I guess I should check it out. Let me go down through the bottom side and go through. So the radio, I'm assuming we need the oxygen tank to get here. Whatever, I don't need that. It is quite the fear. Oh, maybe I don't even need to. I guess let's just check out the radio tower, I guess. I'm assuming this is going to be the way that we communicate with the tree, because the people are saying that the radio always makes these sounds, and the snail guy, before he transformed into a snail, said he had weird voice messages from the radio tower. Oh, but this thing is trash. There's a nest here, which is not a good thing. It might be a bunch of banshees here, which I'm pretty sure it is Banshee Land. Oh, very nice. They're sleepy, but any noise could wake them. Oh, very cool. We are in Banshee Land, huh? And I didn't bring any more lanterns. Oh, shit. I can make a torch. I guess I should have picked up the thing then. Oh, here's another snail, dude. Maybe it's the guy that he got trapped here and he got eaten. He must get stuck. What's up, snail dude? How'd you get here? Ah, shit. Piece of shit. God damn it, fucking... How am I gonna deal with this? Oh! Pieces of shit. Come back here. God damn it. It's kind of hard to deal with these guys. Yeah, I'm assuming they ate the snail, dude. Unless it's a different snail dude. Just can't seem to talk to him. I guess I'll take it towards the nothing. I have no idea where to go first, but we'll go this way, upward. Yeah, the snail dude was trying to escape and they ate him, and he died. Very sad. Maybe? Yeah, they ate his ass. They ate him out. And that's the way to say it. Shiny stone. But it seems that all these creatures have shiny stones inside them? Is that what it means? Weird. It's very gross though. Where he was heading, I don't know where he was heading. Okay. Oh, I did not see that. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck off me, dude. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess we'll just have to use the torch for now. Not much I can really do. I forgot to make a lantern. And I'm pretty sure there is a banshee in this room. Wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you. Shit. Okay, we'll be fine. We'll throw this shit there. Break it! Break it! Oh my god, can you break the door? The door also burns, right? Yeah, the door burns. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Oh yeah, sure. Avoid the fire, birdie. Jeez Louise, dog. Fucking banshees are so annoying. And it seems like you can't kill the banshee when it's big. Is that just the same entrance? No. Oh my god. Okay. Nothing here. Crate here. Maybe it'll give me a lantern. Be very nice. No, but I'll take this and this and this. Oak set mono stereo. Okay, all these are gross. Oh, fuck me, dude. Pieces of shit, dude. These guys are so annoying. Oh my god, what can I use? I'm just gonna shoot the fuck out of them, to be honest. Oh my god, there's so many of these fucking idiots. Jeez. Just die! No one likes you. And if they do like you, it's because they're artists and they see the beauty in everything that's ugly. Oh, these banshees. Okay. So I'm assuming this is a shortcut to get out. Yeah, it's a shortcut. So I saw that thing over here. That was an accident, to be honest with you. I saw the light over here. I'm assuming that was the light here, right? This eye thing? No, I guess it was not. Whatever. I'm stalling. Let's keep going. Sorry, it's just all this shit is disgusting. Oh my god, the radio tower. The birds just had to touch this shit, huh? Okay. Is that the doctor? Are you shitting me? I don't know the fucking code. Ah, damn it. I think I made code to this door. 8684. What? Why would you know the code to this? What? Why would you know the code to that? I'm assuming that my memories are coming back to me. But like still. I mean, I guess I won't question it too much. A civilian radio overgrown with roots. Okay. Radio equipment, civilian radio. Okay, yep. Underground entrance. Interesting. Maybe this just is just like the radio station. Entrance to underground tunnels. Enter. Interesting. What will this lead? We don't know. Excitement, I see. Discovery of something new. This may be a one-way road. Okay. Further path through the tunnel is blocked by enormous rubble. Only one shot. I found a floodgate in the tunnel. I'm afraid I will only have one shot of getting further down the passage. I feel like it will lead me to the right place. What does that mean? What? None of my keys fit. But why did it open? My thing is gonna go out soon, so I want to use a flare. I should have brought a lantern, but it's way too late. Metal lever's covered in fungus. I can't use it now. I need to find a way to get rid of the parasite first. Word turned out. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay? What the fuck? I guess I got sprayed in the face with fucking fungus. And I'm assuming this is another memory. Okay. Let's just not even question what the fuck's happening. This is just a memory of my dude. I can hear someone calling me incomprehensibly from the depths corridor. I'm assuming it's a tree in your mind fucking playing games. I'm trying to. To me. Come to me. It's been scratched out on the ground. I gotta follow the path or lose myself. This way, this way, this way. There it is. Oh shit. Oh, I went around in circles. So I'm just assuming I just gotta go down then. Okay. Or this is his door. This is the entrance back to the... Interesting. This is going back to the tree. I'm assuming. Back to the meadows. Not just small pet, maybe a pantry? Wait, why is this the same place where I started in the beginning of the game? Why is this the beginning of the game? That is no longer used. I need to repair it. Okay. So this is the same house from the beginning of the game. Metal table, the metal table with the leather bat strapped on. And it's some dead dude. Okay. Table leg, very sturdy oak leg. motherfucker!
What the fuck? Ow!
Shit, dude. I actually almost died. What if I died and I didn't see the story? Oh shit, I actually survived. More storage unlocked. It was in that table leg was not meant to be a weapon, rather a tool to use to get out. I don't want to use too much because what if I had to use it for something else rather than... Okay. The eye of the tree, I'm assuming. Gross. Of course, I don't even know what's happening. Bloody water. Shit. Oh, fuck.
Go up, go up, go up, go up, go to the right. Holy shit!
Shit, 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 this way. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're fine, we're fine. I have no idea if where I've been going and it's the right way. But whatever, we'll fucking keep going. What the fuck is happening? Oh, is that my wife? Honey? Oh, that's not my honey, it's just... Praying to the tree. Again, I see. Maybe... I can't go in here. Come to me. So I'm assuming this is just radiation, or what I was trying to say earlier. Radiation. I can't even say the word. This is what I mean as it's not actually what I want to go home to. The tree is the home. It's putting these thoughts in my head, pulling my memories to go to here to feed it. Free. Why is this long ass fucking memory or vision shit? Holy shit. Another shovel. Okay. I'm sorry, what was that whole sequence of, like... I mean, okay. I mean, I don't even know what to think about that. Alright, so we use this, I guess. I don't know how long this thing will last, but we have nothing else to use. I sure have no lights. Yeah, I do not have lights. So I was trying. Why does this radio tower have like long ass tunnels? Oh my god. I have no idea where to go. Is this the way out? Oh, I didn't get to check everything else. Very cool. Where the fuck am I? What about the bundle of roots? The roots have been made impossible to dig further. Specialist tools will be needed if we are to go deeper. Observation. The roots of the individual trees intertwine to create bundles, braids, with the thickness of about 120 centimeters. The ones we analyze allows grow towards the northeast. Taking into account the results from the dig sites from the other regions, we can assume that the bundles come together in sectors 0. We have accumulated about 5 liters of substance that flows through the roots. As expected, it lost its shape-shifting abilities after being disconnected from the root from upstream. From street to meet sky. Wait, what? Made it impossible to dig further. It's just those tools. So anything that's connected to the tree turns into these monstrosities, which gives it these shape-shifting abilities, which is why they turn ugly. So everyone in this, I'm assuming everyone in the forest is connected because of the air being toxic. Only one shot, okay, yeah. At least that's what I'm assuming. Merciful. Why is that a thing? Complete chapter 2 without burning. Complete the chapter. Wait, I'm completing chapter 2 without burning the. What? I didn't even know this was an exit. I should have burned the tree, to be honest. What the fuck? I didn't know that's what it meant by one-way road. To be honest, I should burn it because it's making everyone crazy. It is so freaky deaky. Looks like I might have to fight. So let's just take some pills. Unless there's like another map of this area. How was I supposed to know this was the exit? Because I didn't. But alright. Jar with a sample. P21, jar with a sample. Okay, that's So this seems to be the tent where they were experimenting and researching. Destroyed it with the jar protector substance lies shattered on the ground. Notice that the walls of trees. The structure resembles a honeycomb. The surface of particular cells varies from 80 to as many as 360 square kilometers. The cells gradually divide into smaller ones. It can be assumed that with time, the forest will achieve a humongous form. Trees grow with remarkable regularity, forming walls with the average thickness of 50 meters. The distance between trunks are never higher than 10 centimeters. According to the preliminary analysis, only 151 of the total volume consists of the actual trees, although this figure is hard to verify. So, first of all, I still didn't realize this was the exit of the area, which is very weird. But I guess we'll just continue forward. I mean, we're already this far, we can't really back out. So this is just a giant root that they were reading. They plugged in electronics. Only 50% of the forest is trees. Then what are the other 85%? That is a really good question. That means two things. Either they resemble trees and they're just organic material made from people and all the organisms around, or they're hallucinations based off the toxicity of the world. I don't know. It's pretty sure it's just live and a gigantic live organism, and the rest is just trees. It's just imitating trees, which is why it says organic pulsating vines and shit. But that is a good observation. So let me see the picture again. Varies at 80 to 30. Oh, it says 15%. I thought it said 151%. Only 50% of the total volume consists of actual trees, although this is figured. Crazy though. I should have killed the talking tree, but whatever. So either this might not even be tree anymore. This is just organic material. And like I said, I know trees are organic. I get it, but live. Okay, where the fuck do I go? Are we downward? Step down. Very strange. What the fuck? I wanted to help my kid. This is not fair. He deserved better. Gotta make sure I don't miss any of the information. But why is this tree thing a thing? Does everyone not care that people are inside it? Colorless goo sips through the cracks in the asphalt. Also, part of the that word earlier, homogeneous, meaning consists of parts of all the same kind. So it's assembling organic matter to create a big forest. Consistent of parts of all the same kind. Yeah, I'm assuming that's the case because we saw that the tree was just an amalgamation of humans, cows, animals, everything. We saw that the animals were also affected, especially why we saw the sow, which was just a gigantic pig monster that looked like it had a bunch of branches and shit. So I'm pretty sure they're becoming entwined like mold, which was why I was saying earlier in the series that this game kind of reminds me of Resident Evil 7 and 8, how the idea that you're connected to the mold hive mindset, the community where all the mold is connected to each other. If you ever play Resident Evil. So here's the road. I found the road. We're going home. But I don't think I'm a normal person, so... Sign. The trust crossed out reads Darkwood. Whoa! It said the name! I'm assuming this forest array spread it out the road home. A lot of people seem to have died. Maybe I'm gonna solidify too. Because they were all walking. Everyone tried to make it, but they always died. Turning to monsters the further they go. What does this mean, though? I'm assuming that the whole world is engulfed in this tree-like organic material. I really don't know. I mean, it's kind of like, also it's kind of like Dead Space with the necromorphs. Yeah, it's also reminding me of necromorphs. If you ever played with Dead Space, if you know about the necromorphs, they're kind of just like, their bodies are just made from like flesh, and how the marker, which is the thing that the whole game's about, creates these necromorphs and makes you crazy and just changes your whole biology to form these monstrosities. Kind of reminds me of that too. Although the markers thing was similar, it just wanted to like assimilate organic material and like, basically take over worlds. Yeah, this kind of feels the same thing, just on Earth. Which I still haven't played Dead Space 3, which I wanted to do, which I will do soon enough, but stay tuned on that. I've only played up to Dead Space 2. I don't really know how Dead Space 3 ends. I just know it's not as scary as the other games, but it's still good enough to play. Nope. What happened? Epilogue. And this game is really long. I won't lie. How the Alien movie is fun, but not as scary as the first Alien movie. Yeah. You're right. Dude, I was playing Alien Isolation, but then I stopped playing it. I had no why. I was playing on stream too, and I only made it like maybe halfway. Maybe I'll revisit that game one day, but I don't know. Oh, no trees anymore. We're free. If you do play it, find someone to play with co-op. They did some cool stuff in that. Yeah, my friend wants to play it with me, which I probably will do on stream when the time comes. I heard that there's interactions with Isaac, because Isaac's kind of crazy still with the marker, so he sees things that you don't if you play the other character, which will be cool. That's all I heard. Okay, buildings. I'm assuming these are buildings. I see. Who is this guy? And they're gone. Who's going to eat the bread now? What? So this is obviously Russia, right? Because even the fucking place feels like it. Is this supposed to be like the what if situation with, what's that nuclear power plant that went off in Russia? You know, the very famous one that everyone always talks about? I don't forget what the nuclear meltdown was. My first floor neighbor. Wait, so I know, good day. Good day to you. It's Poland, I think. It has these exact buildings. It's just giant and it's just empty. Yeah, Chernobyl. I feel like they based it off Chernobyl. I'm hallucinating, obviously. My character is not seeing things right. And I'm looping around in circles. Dude, that's so weird because they use 3D objects and they're using a 2D thing also. I'm just gonna go through here. Dupa. This is my staircase. It's been here since since I remember. Weird that no one ever tried to steal it. It doesn't work as always. Someone finally evicted them. Boss. Got any spare change? Locked, I need a key. Why is this so weird? You're waking my kid up. Get the hell away. What the fuck is wrong with your kid, though? He looks like a rat. Stupid cow. Okay. Okay. I love how games never explain the full story. The only one who knows the full story of a game is the creator itself. When they make it so, like, they gave you little to no information as possible. That was a fetus? Pleased to see you, mister. Haven't seen you in a while. Obviously, I am hallucinating. They're still green even though I've never seen anyone tending to them. Maybe they feed them on the discarded cigarette butts. They're still green. Okay. This guy is going crazy. Because I do not look normal. I look ugly, right? Apparently, someone's too lazy to bring it down the stairs and throw it in trash. Dude, imagine living in these buildings, bro. Especially if you live in the top floors and the elevators don't work. Imagine. It's probably the work of kids from the neighboring apartment block. This door seems to be blocked from the other side. Oh no. I'm sure if I killed the tree, I wouldn't be seeing this shit. I'd probably see the reality of the world. And this is just a reality altered by the tree changing my fucking view. And this I'm probably seeing this in my mind, but the moment I wake up, I'm part of the tree. This is what I feel like it's gonna happen. It's my wardrobe. Take off your coat. Yep, that was my memory. I'm barely standing on my feet. I'll take a bath tomorrow. The Frenia washing machine. I spent 2 days in queue to get it. Some note laying on the table. I made you some soup, heated up. The old trusty gas stove. There's still some soup in the pot. The smell fills the entire kitchen. Cook. I grabbed the largest dish from the closet under the sink and poured myself a bowl. It's not much, but it's enough. I don't remember the last time I've eaten home dinner. How beautiful. Yeah, me either. Exit. I'm pretty sure this is all in my imagination, and the tree has taken me hold. If I kill the tree, I'm pretty sure I would be free, and I see reality that nothing is left. Hi, Sarik. Oh, I have a dog? Good boy. Bro, I've killed so many dogs. I don't know if I deserve to touch a dog at all. But I'll touch it. I'll pet it. Just all this fabric. The black and white Reuben, a real luxury. Unfortunately, it's broken. I'm very tired. I prefer to lie down in regular bed. I'm only dragging because I know you never know when there's like something secret hiding behind something. But it seems that there's nothing hidden. It's all just here. Okay. And here's my wife. Oh, my wife's not here. It's my bed. The white crumpled sheets looks like I have just woken up at last. I feel my sore legs buckling underneath me, my body becoming heavy and overwhelmingly lethargic. It's a grueling journey, 29 days of human torment. Go to sleep. A sedating warmth washes over me, a warmth of security and happiness. Watch my view change. What am I doing? Am I taking off my boots? Oh, I am. I thought I was like chewing on. Alright, let's see what happens. Is my view gonna change? That I want to be part of the tree? Because the forest is right there. Bless. The bristle of the woods stretching away to the horizon kept the strangers awake for a long time. Eventually, fatigue washed over him, and the man fell in deep, much-desired dream. The road he followed to get home was devoured by the talking tree. This way, the last exit from the woods was sealed, closing the remaining inhabitants inside. The wolf, finally satisfied with his ever-satiable hunger, after he finished carefully gnawing every single bone of what remained of the chicken lady's sister, he disappeared into the hideouts. He supposedly spent the rest of his existence chasing his own tail. The woman living with the chickens left her hut and journeyed into the forest in search of her missing sister. Insisting the chicken lady's house is inhabited only by wild poultry. How's an old lady gonna find stuff? Unfortunately, I didn't find the kid. I do feel bad about that, and I didn't really stick with the violin kid too much, the musician. And some other finished business. I didn't kill the tree, which I should have killed the tree. The boy with the violin waited many weeks for the stranger to return. One day, the trapdoor leading to the underground opened once again. The little boy traveled through the tunnels, and his great despair, he had to leave his trusty old violin behind him. Oh, I don't know what that means. Beatrix rose above the treetops and his rocket made out of scrap. He smiled as, peeking through the small plastic window of his spaceship, he saw Milky Way stars moving away at huge speed. Honestly, Beatrix's thing would have never worked. So he probably did launch himself for a little bit with whatever he had. The woman lived with her two children in the barricade cottage at the swamp looked out for her missing son for many days. One day, she heard a voice coming from the forest depths. Eventually, her longing for the child won over the fear of the trees. The woman closed the other children in her house with food and provisions for a couple of days and sit out of the woods listening for distant calls. I didn't know this was the exit, okay? That is all I'm going to say. I would have continued playing if I didn't know. The missing son of the elephants moved into the mushroom-infested hut. The old lady who owned the place finally remembered her previous incarnation. When observing the boy playing in the corner of the room, for a short moment, she felt like a human being when the boy put down his charcoal and paper to sit down on her knees. I didn't meet the old lady that was in the mushrooms. The crippling old man descended into madness, unable to free himself from the moaning tree whose roots completely devoured the flooded village. And I didn't even get him wheels either. Dude, this game is just telling me that I fucking did not help anyone. The inhabitants of the hut and the junkyard went into the woods, following the distant whispers. When he was close to his destination, he got stuck between giant roots. Soon, hungry birds started to gather over his enormous body, feeling his impending doom. Death, he desperately started trying to make for himself with the roots that clutched and weakened him after a long trip. He failed to fight them off and fell face into the mud. Moments before he saw his reflection in the pool's huge snail head. He then thought that he'd never seen such strange that he wished he'd wake up. Inhabitants of the hut at the junkyard went into the woods following the distant. What inhabitant of the hut at the junkyard? Dude, it's telling me all about all these characters that I never met. Now I don't know what inhabitant it's speaking of. Holy shit, dude. I failed. I failed horribly. Shit. 2 stars. God damn, dude. I mean... This is quite the game. Unfortunately, I wish I did the other stuff for it. All the ends depend on what you do in the epilogue scene. Nothing else affects the ending. The epilogue scene? Really? So even if I help the ladies, I mean, I guess it's only for yourself that you feel good about it. The epilogue scene, really? I mean, what else can I do that would have done anything? I mean, I guess I could have just left and not went to bed. But it doesn't really... Like, I'm so confused the fact that the people living next to the forest don't realize, or maybe they do realize, but they don't care. They just think it's normal. I don't understand that part. It's very... How you say... It doesn't explain that part too much. So I'm skipping the credits. Not sure what to do, but apparently it matters. Shit. And that was Darkwood. Wait, if I go back, does it take me before I went into the thing? Maybe? If not, so I can try to do the other shit. Because if that's the case, then I will not do this part again. But we'll see where it takes me. I feel like it would take me before I leave. If I can, then I'll probably try to do the other shit. But we'll see what happens. Oh my god, dude. It is some crazy shit, though. Well, let's see where it takes us. Oh no, it takes us back to the epilogue. God damn it. Are you kidding me? I can never go back. I want to go back. It's not fair. It's not fair. Where's the epilogue take me again? So that was Darkwood. By the way, I think I missed the other ending. There are so many things I wanted to do still, but I didn't have time, or at least not that I didn't have time. I didn't know what I was going. I didn't know going to the radio tower meant that I was gonna win. But I guess that's what I meant by one-way road. I thought it just meant like you go through it once way, you can't go backwards until you get through it the full thing. But I guess that's the case. Did I move the furniture around? What you mean? Do I have to go when the roots are there, or do I go when all the roots are there and then it disappears? Because when I did that and I kept going up and it has so many roots, everything, and then I kept going too much, it disappeared. Like all the roots disappeared. I'll try that though. Oh, when the roots stop? Okay. Thank you for the information. Yeah, the baby thing was also weird. The fetus thing was weird. It was such a weird recurrence. I'm so curious what would happen if I gave the key not to the wolf but to the kid musician. I wonder. I'll have to try that another time. Man, I wonder if the wolf would care or would he be angry or not. Because I'm pretty sure if I kill the wolf. Alright, that's good information though. Yeah, because this is still confusing. Like I said, this guy does not care. Like, everything back to normal. Even though everyone said that he looked nasty and ugly and disgusting. Ah, god damn it, I stepped on the mushrooms. Hopefully I wasn't able to pick him up. Was I supposed to pick up the mushroom? I don't know, I stepped on it though. Sleep. Alright, let me go back. So I did the radio thing. Is that all I had to do down there? Get the radio thing to talk to me and say sleep? Is that what I have to do? Before I go on? I stepped on the tree. Hopefully I didn't have to pick up those mushrooms because I stepped on it again. If I do, Lord help me, please. I'd agree with you too. This is so confusing. And there's a fetus. Interesting. Okay. And then we just go up. Endless cycle, we're in limbo. Limbo. And I'm burning as fast as the speed of sound. I'm going up places, I'm going up at da, 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 da. Follow me, set me free. Yeah, but like this game reminds me of, I don't know if you were here earlier, Road, or unless you've been here the whole time. I don't know. But like I was saying, this game reminds of the how Resident Evil 7 and 8 did with the thing they did with the mold, how everyone's entwined who's ever infected with the mold, which is kind of with the same thing with the trees. The trees connect everyone's mind, I'm assuming, through some memories in a very chaotic and insane way. And it creates these amalgamations of humans into monsters with their shape-shifting ability, and I put shift the keys, which also reminds you of Dead Space Necromorphs with the markers changing the form of human, and the marker is in control using your own memories to fool you to do its bidding, like they were trying to do with Isaac with his dead wife, which it reminds me so much of that game, those games. We have the forest. I mean, I could kind of get an idea of what this whole game means, but it's not necessarily clear all the time. Like I said, I don't even know why my character doesn't even care. Alright, let's hope I can see the thing now. Oh yeah, I see. Missed me? Black and white Reuben in real luxury. Unfortunately, it's broken. I don't necessarily know who I am per se. I just know that my character seems to know a lot of things about areas. He could be a head honcho of researching the tree. He could be someone who went out to find the doctor for help. I don't know per se. I can't tell you. All I know is he forgot his memories. You don't say. What's up, Rock Lobster? Yeah, I was. It's kind of hard to put a lot of information together when it's all just kind of like parts of ideas and information and things. And I'm trying to remember conversations that I've had with people in the game. And some of them say I look familiar. I'm assuming some pictures show me, but yeah, I think the picture, I had a picture from the old lady. It might have been me because I look like this character with the white overalls or wherever this thing's called. But I'm assuming I'm related to one of the people there. It's done purposely. They make you work for the information, but it's satisfying when you piece it together. Roots. These roots are growing from under the panels. I won't be able to tear off the metal hand. There should be some tools in the kitchen. Alright, here's all the roots. No, I didn't even realize I removed the flooring. Yeah, I imagine. This game's always been very vague about this stuff. Large screwdriver. Okay, that's not really gonna help me with the fucking thing. Let me check this real quick. Maybe there's some extra stuff in here. Nope. Alright, let's try doing this shit then. Got it. Why am I removing the flooring? I'm just destroying the floor. Oh no. What is happening? My dog is here, right? Hey, you're probably right. I mean, I'm assuming the information isn't given to you in order. And it's just giving you vague ideas. It's just giving you pieces of information, and if you don't get the right pieces of information, yeah, I just bailed. Beanie Cast, I'm very tired. I prefer to lay down. I'm assuming it just gives you a little piece of information, and if you don't get the right pieces of information first, you get confused about what's being said. And if you don't try to think about what things mean, then you probably will get lost. Which I'm pretty sure I got lost because I was more infatuated with the gameplay and like the idea of what is the tree, what's its origin and all that stuff. Even though it's probably telling you what the origin is. and what you and who you are. But at the time when I'm playing, I'm not necessarily caring who I am at the time. I'm caring about what the fucking world of Darkwood is. Coat your walls in paperwork. Try to piece it together. Roots. The roots are everywhere. You do not fool me, roots. I know your secrets. So where is this hidden box? Fuck them, yeah, fuck them, roots. I know their secrets, and you will give them to me. Now, I'm missing something. So, you said there was something under, right? Organic. Oh, I didn't realize there was light. Wait, they gave me a flashlight with batteries, but I can't even open my inventory? How does it expect me to use it? Look closer. I find off sleepiness with difficulty. I lean over the bed. Springs creak noisily under the weight of my hand. As I cast a glance at the light brown construction from plywood, I notice familiar features. Their elongated arch. I can still smell the fresh sheets and the pleasant warmth of the quilt. Look under bed. I felt a gentle draught coming from the dark gap between the bed and the floor. Under the bed. Reach under the bed. My fingertips brush a thin layer of dust, coldness, moisture. I'm touching something rough, but my arm is too short to catch it. I need to move the bed. Move the bed. What is under my bed? The roots! I have been connected to the roots this whole time. I am part of the roots. I am part of the tree. I am tree man. How dare you! The floor pass. How dare you? I'm assuming it's going to give me the option to use a flashlight? In the tree, part of the tree. In the tree, part of the tree. I'm sorry, did I fall from the sky? Did I never leave the trees? Was that just my memories locked away? Sleeping woman. The dirty clumped hair covered the woman's face. She's murmuring in her sleep, clutching a rag doll filled straw. Now. Sleeping woman has faded. The moon, the night is here. The sleep stole over my doll. So close. Your eyes are the man is fast asleep. He's smiling, hugging the knees with the skinny, dirty. A worm fly covers his black sores on his back. I mean, I guess I'll wake him up. I mean, there's nothing else I can really do. The woman doesn't react. I'm unable to wake her from her slumber. Maybe I just woke up from the tree. Man doesn't react. I'm unable to wake him up with a slumber. My hat. Give me my hat. How dare you, game. Give me my hat back. My coat. It's torn and covered with dried mud. How dare you. It's the bottom of the huge valley. I feel dry, dusty earth pulsating underneath my feet. Sleeper. The sleeping man looks like a skeleton coated in skin. He smiles widely. The figure is dead asleep. I'm unable to wake him. So I'm assuming that shiny stone is always inside everyone's head, but what does it mean? Something big, better, naked and afraid. Wait, am I naked? Oh my god. The figure is talking in his sleep, moves his hand and caressing someone else's affection. The figure is dead asleep. I'm unable to wake him up. The face is covered in mud and sticks, clutching his shiny stone in his hand. The figure is dead asleep. I'm unable to wake up. Corpse. This shiny stone is some key to this whole thing. The figure sleeps in muddy growth, resting its hand on its chest and skeleton lying next to it. Clutches his muddy brass cross in its both hands, repeating the same inconceivable words in sleep. It hums something quietly in sleep, swaying in the rhythm of a simple melody. The figure speaks to someone in sleep, squeezes an old man's photo in its hand. The emaciated figure sleeps soundly, embracing in the reins of a child. I hear a faint whispering, Sestique, my little Sestique, sleep, Sestique. Sleep. Sestique. Why does that sound so familiar, that name? Another sleeping figure. I don't really know what Sestique is. Was that the name of my dog? Or was that the name of someone else in the village? I feel like that was the name of the village. The figure is dead asleep, unable to watch. Wake away. Another sleeping figure. Sleeping figure, sleeping figure, sleeping figure. There's a bunch of sleeping bodies here. Curse you, tree. Stop killing everyone. Curse this tree. And curse anything that touches it. The earth is covered with thick, dry roots creak under my feet and old, broken trees. Okay. They're all a bunch of sleeping naked people. Who turned on the lights? A pleasant warmth washes over me. Oh great. Everyone's naked. People are worshipping the tree for some reason. Gross. You're lucky, tree. I was gonna burn you alive. Bean. I'm standing in front of an enormous bean. Place hand on bean. An overwhelming, soothing feeling of security and happiness. The vast valley at the bottom of which I stand curves upwards, closing over my head. The rest of distant trees turns into a single, silent murmur. I feel so. I'm coming home to my flat, to my room with a window and bed. Listen, withdrawal hand. I feel heat emanating from the being. I sense my pulse having slowing down. A calmness. I want to rest. Come back home to my bed. Withdraw your hand. I don't want to do it. Still, my hand pushes the being away. The warmth emanating from it disappears, replaced by piercing coldness. I will not be baited by your attributes, being of evil. Doctor. Oh, the doctor's here. It's a doctor. He's fast asleep. It seems that he gave up to the sound of the being. And everyone else is turning crazy. Fucking doctor. So silly. I'm gonna leave you, dude. Masik, my wife! I think it's my wife. The man mumbles in his sleep. Oh yeah, unless this is a dude. He's emaciated, dirty, but his face is radiant and calm. He clutches a rusty object with holds beads. Some weapon? Listen to the murmurs. The man is talking in his sleep. These are only snippets of sentences, single words spoken gently and slowly. It's hard to find any meaning in them. Push the figure. Leave. Without opening his eyes, the man clumsily waves his hand to me, then covers his head and freezes. Try to take the middle item from the man. Leave. The man waves his hand again, this time grabs his arm. Without opening his eyes, he turns his head towards me. I recognize him. He's one of us. I recognize he's one of us. What does it mean, one of us? Leave! Can you fucking hear me? I won't let you take her. The man clenches his teeth with fury and maniac. Saliva flows down from his mouth. It's hurting her. You will tear her arms off. Hit the man and grab the item. Don't! Leave her! Oh my god. Oh! The flamethrower! I beg you, give her to me. Get away from me, you disgusting. Huge roots back the way. Even if I manage to climb, everything is surrounded by steep subthickets. There's no way out. I forgot about the fucking flamethrower too. That's funny. Alright, we'll burn the tree, I guess. Because fuck this thing. Can you stop trying to claw to me, dude? What are you doing? Leave us alone. You'll die with us. You'll kill us all! I don't give two shits! Burn, bitch! Fucking burn! Oh my god, the FPS! Burn, bitch! I have no idea why I'm doing this. No! This is not healthy for you guys. You'll thank me later in the afterlife. You'll thank me later. You'll thank me later. It's just a little fire. Everything will be okay. You'll thank me later. I mean, I don't know what this symbolizes. Is this actually me burning the tree, or is this more of the mental tie? Like I'm actually going inside the mental mind of the tree and burning it. I gotta get out of here. I can escape. Get out of my way! Let me pass. No! This is not fair! I was going to win! Is this just what's supposed to happen? No, no. Is this just a result of my actions, or was I too slow? What is happening? Was I just too slow? But that was supposed to happen, or was I too slow? Tell me in a sentence. Was I too slow? Or this was supposed to happen? Oh my god. I mean, I never felt such satisfaction of burning a lot of things at once. Not that I'm a killer, per se, a pyromaniac. It's just like this tree thing has been... Okay, this tree thing is pissing me off. I thank the Lord I burned that bitch up. A great fire consumed the woods for a couple of days, gradually claiming many of its inhabitants. Well, trust me, they'll be happy that I burned them alive. The trees are fucking corrupted, but fucking this corrupted organic material that fucking takes over the mental minds of people. I don't know, dude. Thank God. The fire consumed the last low relating to the heart of the woods. How did I actually burn the place? Was I just actually not even outside of the woods? The talking tree towering over the flooded village. The doctor who did not wake up even from the flames came closer. As the flames came closer. The three outcasts wearing old rags and scrapped who hugged the trunk of the truck and she didn't even attempt to escape. Okay, I still don't know much about the trunks. The old lady overgrown with mushrooms who immobilized in her rocking chair burned together with her hut. Okay, so I didn't even meet that lady. The elephant family who did not leave their home at the swamp, even the flames started consuming it. That is so sad though, I do feel bad. Maybe... So what if you actually tried to burn the roots of the tree rather than burn the tree itself? Would that just like sever the tie of everything else and the boy with the violin who remained in the old hut at the bottom without even a chance to escape? And that's sad. So basically this game is telling me that I did the worst possible way of fucking killing the tree by killing everyone. The chicken lady who set out the woods in search of her sister lost the way. The last living inhabitant of the flooded village, who, just before his death, managed to feast his eyes on the sight of an enormous tree withering in the fire. So, this is a good ending? What would happen if I burnt the roots, or unless that's not even possible? But not everyone perished. Maybe if I helped the boy out longer, he wouldn't have perished either, and everyone else. The son of the elephant family, who just in time fled from the mushroom-infested hut in the nearby swamp. When the fire ceased, the boy set out to travel home, hoping that the fire hadn't spared his loved ones. Pietrick did not live to see the fire. Before the flames appeared, he rose above the treetops and rocking his cap and looked at the small strip of people. Even now, when waves... Yeah, I remember that part. I still miss Pietrick. I can't believe he had to die. The fate of the old man with the wolf's snout remains unknown. I don't know if I feel satisfied with an ending like this, because it feels like my efforts were not necessarily repaid for, I guess you can say. Like, I felt like I was cheated out of something more. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there could have been something a little bit more satisfying. But I guess I understand what the game was going for, obviously. It's just how it is. Just this very idea that it doesn't give you the full picture of what's happening. That's why it gives you snippets of what's happening. But overall, I did like the game a lot. I kind of wish, like I said, I didn't exit to the epilogue scene so quickly. I didn't know the radio tower was the exit. So I didn't fucking burn the tree roots. I didn't find the missing kid for the elephant lady. I didn't help the musician kid so much. Some other stuff. You might feel better if you look into the lore. I mean, you go for it if you wish. I'm just gonna give you feedback. I'm just gonna give my summary of how I felt about this game. Overall, I felt like the game was really good. I give it probably an 8 out of 10 for its type. A horror, survival, strategy, puzzle game. Now, if you don't like those subjects, then this is not an 8 out of 10 game for you. But if you're interested in those types of games, then this is a good game. 8 out of 10. I always felt like every night was something new. There was a bunch of events. I'm sure I didn't see everything of enemies. It's missing some things, certain areas. I know for sure I missed a lot of stuff. I probably have only experienced half of the contents of the game, especially since you can do other stuff and take different paths. I know the map changes every time you die. I mean, you start over, so that's always something new. But controls wise, the controls were fine. I liked it. You kind of got time. It kind of took a while to get used to, but other than that, it was good. I will say that the learning curve was a punisher for the first, couple of hours. It was a learning curve for the first couple of hours. I will say that, but other than that, it was doable. I mean, games like that, you just gotta learn. You gotta accept the loss and take it, and then learn from that. And after like maybe 2 strains, which was like 8 hours, I start to understand the game, and I got better at it. It wasn't too hard. It was just confusing, especially with all the information, because you don't take the time to read everything and actually absorb the information that the story's trying to give you. You're just trying to understand what the fuck's happening and how to survive and what the fuck who are you and why you're there. And you're just thinking about, like I said, you're just thinking about what everything means. Why is there a tree? And you start making up these ideas in your mind, even though the game itself is giving you this story and lore information. But yeah, creeping out of bed. I know. You probably saw that. But yeah, it was really good. I don't really know much more if I can ask for this than maybe a more clear understanding of the game lore, and I feel like a more happier ending than I could achieve. But yeah, 8 out of 10. I'm definitely gonna try this game later in my days. Probably solo though. Maybe I'll stream it one day again and we'll do something different. I don't know, but we'll see about that. But yeah, that was Darkwood, guys. Hopefully that was interesting content for you. I took like, I think 5-6 streams. Oh, let me read this whole paragraph. So the being seems to be some kind of creature from another world. It came to the forest and started to spread its influence, exerting control through the roots and spreading its influence. It would lull people into a deep sleep under which it would feed upon them, and corrupting influence had an effect on the local flora, specifically the mushrooms. The hallucinogens started to seep out their spores and affecting people's minds, warping their perception of reality. And it can clone to an extent. Yeah, I figured I didn't think about the mushrooms, but I guess it was obvious, right? But I do understand. They did clarify that the air was toxic, so I don't know how much of the hallucinogens like it was warping. Maybe the game was showing you like everything was trees, right? You're in the forest, but more likely that was just like flesh stuff that was made to look like a forest to you because you've been absorbing and smelling things. Now, does that mean they weren't actually turned into monsters? No, they probably were turned into monsters. Makes it worse. But yeah, he seems to absorb the essence. The biggest trip for me is that the traitor is you. The traitor is me. But how can the traitor be me? Is that just how crazy I was going? Fascinating. Fuck. But how was it traitor me? I thought that he was one of your unit. This is a new theory to me. He was a strange person. I mean, he couldn't talk like you, or I mean, I think he murmured like a little bit, but you cannot understand him. He moves his lips, and just like you're a mute. But it could be. I really don't know if it actually said that that guy was you. Because I know the game provides you a lot of pictures and stuff like that. And I remember seeing like a picture of the wolf man, or at least a wolf. And unless it's just a wolf man, and they decided to make him look like that for some reason. I read it somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, yeah, there's a lot of information online. And if it's not like factual, then who knows? It could be another theory. I mean, the only ones who knows this for sure is the devs, but the devs will never say anything other than hinted, because they want to keep their stories, you know, secret and get the mind going, so that you get to go back and play this game repeatedly until you feel satisfied with the information. And the wolf is a combination of the hunter and the prey or something. A lot of the game is left to interpretation. Yeah. Yeah, the confusing part was, what the fuck was a wolf? Why was there a musician there? Why do they both want the key? Why did the wolfman want to eat that lady? Why does the kid want to marry that lady? Why are they trying to make it where the tree were... Oh, what am I saying? Why are they... I don't know if the villagers look normal. They probably weren't normal, right? Proto-dual personality. You find clues about it in his house. You probably get pictures. I think you get pictures and shit like that. But what would it be a hunter? I mean, it is kind of weird that you see a bunch of dogs and you see elk in the tree in the forest, even though there probably shouldn't be trees or dogs. I mean, elks are dogs. Like, especially the elk. Was the elk a normal elk, or was it just not affected by the thing, right? Yeah, but what about the papers that says that well, actually, I guess the shapeshifting abilities of the trees with the roots is just applied, that the shapeshifting abilities is just that the being is able to make these formations to make it look like trees, and then the hallucinogens make the body parts of that being look like a tree, as we see in the paper saying that 15% are actually trees and the rest are not trees. So obviously the rest are just organic material from that being. So that's probably the work of the hallucinogen, making you perceive that to be that. And every villager sees each other normally to an extent, as long as they keep their sanity. Except for the kid, though. I don't know what the kid is up with them. I'm not too sure now if the kids are actually being mutated, like the people are being mutated to monsters, or that's just hallucinogens and they're just normal people, they're just acting dumb. Well, I know that there's actual people on the trees. I'm just saying that 50% of the whole area was real trees, and then 85% of that was what? You're saying that 85% of that was just people just made to look like trees? I'm sure part of it was people infused with the trees of the being that looked like trees. But I don't unless you believe that it's 85% people. 50% trees, 85% people made into trees. Yeah, honestly, I'm just saying that the hallucinogen made people perceive that the trees that they were seeing were trees, but they're not actually trees. They're just part of the being. Yeah, that's why you see them pulsating and looking real, so that your character actually notices it. But it looks like a tree in like camouflage. Which is why it says the roots are pulsating. obviously they're fucking like flesh. That's weird. I mean, it gets you thinking. I mean, it's even weirder when you meet characters like the snail. Even the snail perceives you differently from what everyone else does. I mean, the doctor sees you as a monster, and you see the doctor as a normal person until they started turning into a monster too themselves. Judging by the hazmat suit found in the epilogue, but with the mask grown into his face, of the same face as the protagonist, feeling familiar with the protagonist, having a mushroom copy of the door key and a mushroom overall, he is a clone of the protagonist, which Darkwood created from protagonist. When savages attacked their group's outsiders and bound them to the tree, with only protagonist escaping, hence the copy doesn't seem to complete. Protagonist removed his suit and replaced it with a scarecrow cloth from Wiki. That is a very strange description from the Wiki. What? Judging by the hazmat suit found in the epilogue, but with the mask grown into his face, having the same face as the protagonist, feeling familiar with the protagonist, having a mushroom copy of the door. Oh yeah, he did have a mushroom copy. He gave you a key, right? Or he had a key on him. I don't remember who had a mushroom key. He is a clone of the protagonist, which Darkwood created from the protagonist. So yes, so Darkwood created the protagonist. Okay. The savages attacked their group, the outsiders. So the outsiders were the people studying the tree, right? And everything else. And bound them to the tree, with the only protagonist escaping. Hence, the copy doesn't seem complete. Protagonist removed the suit and replaced it with the scarecrow cloth. Oh. I mean, look at the size of the tree you find it. It seems like a monster. Oh, true. That's also another game I love. So judging by the hazmat, okay. So, wait, are you saying that the character you've been playing the whole time is wearing a scarecrow outfit, and that is just a copy of the original, or are you playing as the original person of that person? Like, if you understand what I mean. Like, are you the original that you're playing as, or are you the copy of the original? And the hazmat dude is the one that's corrupted. The dark feeling with the protagonist, having the mushroom copy the door key. Darkwood created protagonist. When the savages attacked your group, outsiders bound them to the tree. No, you find evidence of it that the scarecrow you encountered in the swamp. Which I did not find, by the way. I missed a lot of stuff in the swamp because I left too early. I probably might have put that together, or at least some form of it. I need to do another playthrough to look into this. You've blown my mind. Yeah, I'm sure you got more information from Road now. I mean, it's like these types of games are very interesting and fascinating to play, especially when you take your time, which I tried to do, but you know, sometimes that's the only fault with games, when they don't really tell you what path goes where and what happens when you take the path before it's too late and you miss stuff. That's the only issue I have with games, but other than that, it's still good. But yeah, that was Darkwood. 8 out of 10, like I said. That you were bound to it and escaped, but the being made a doppelganger of you. Oh, and the doppelganger used a hazmat suit that he threw away. But why did he remove his why did he remove his suit? Because it was ripped up? Weird. But does that mean that the hazmat suit guy... Does that mean that the hazmat suit guy was trying to get you baited into the tree? Or was he just actually trying to be nice to you and help you out no matter what? Yeah, but they also say you look ugly too, so I don't know. Yeah. Well, that is a theory for another day. I'm sure there's someone who discussed this deeply in YouTube or something, which that probably will look into, and I probably will replay this game, but I probably won't stream it again. Have you seen Protect's face unmasked? I heard it from someone else that there was a mirror in the other place, in the pig's farm, I think, but I did not see it myself because I missed the room. But I do know that you were able to see the person's face. He's fugly. He's fugly. Yeah. So he looked like this. I missed it, and I can't really tell exactly how he looks like. It's very hard to see what that is. Very strange. But I mean, I guess he kind of looks like a scarecrow, right? Man fought with a weed whacker. Trouble is. Oh, it's so weird though. Fascinating. We don't know if his perception of himself is warped by hallucinogens too. Yeah, we don't know. Which is why this game likes to fuck with your mind. I mean, like one of you said earlier, is this game is one of those types of games that doesn't tell you the full story like up front. You have to piece it together, and if you don't, then well, you're just left in interpretations, right? But yeah. It is 1:46 a.m. I'm gonna have to wrap this up, guys. I would love to discuss more about this game. Trust me, I would. But I cannot be streaming too much. This is a mindfuck. Yeah. I gotta wrap this up. So, but yeah, that was Darkwood. Really liked it. It was fun, honestly. But wish there was a little bit more to give you a satisfying answer. But yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. It was like a 20-hour game. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Much love for watching. Thank you guys for dropping by. Appreciate it. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the subs. Much love. Make sure to follow me if you haven't, if you're interested in my content. I don't know what I'm going to play next. I might stream Wednesday. If not, for sure, next Saturday. Same time. I don't know what game I'll play. Might play South Park's Fractured But Whole. My friends really wanted me to play that comedic game. It's going to be a completely different feeling because I've been playing a lot of horror games recently. But, you know, I'm all for horror or for humor. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Twitter if you want updates, at WiseGuyRalph. Follow my YouTube, subscribe, it's on my about. Check for my schedule if you are interested in my content. But thank you guys so much for watching. You take care, have a good night. Really enjoy Darkwood. Hopefully you guys get to play it as much as I have. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you already played more than me. But yeah, that's it from me. Have a good night, guys. And I will leave you with this couple seconds. Enjoy the protagonist.